Hey everyone.
Hi.
Hey everyone, I'm just hiding my coffee cup that I spilled coffee all over. Hi everyone, this is Melody Sweets and we are live for Sweets Spot TV Livestream. We're going to be baking up some delicious Ruby Chocolate Blackberry Cheesecake with a pistachio graham cracker honey crust. I've eaten now maybe 4 of them, so I hope you're enjoying the curves because they just keep coming. I guess we'll wait for a few guests, a few friends to arrive. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi. In-house today, we have the beautiful Penny Pibbets. And we have the beautiful MsTickle. Do not look behind the curtain. MsTickle will be channeling all your questions and your innermost desires to me. So let me know what you're thinking about. Bring on some questions. We have Mike Thompson behind the camera. Whoa! From Light Forge Studios. We have the amazing Miss Buttercup coming in a little while. It's very special guest, fan favorite, Felicity Munson. Yeah, she is definitely my favorite. So I'm very glad and lucky to have her here today to keep me in line. I'm sure she will. Hopefully she keeps all her fingers today.
Guess who's with us already?
Richard?
Yeah.
Oh, hi Richard. Thank you for joining us. Let's bring on the stars of the show, of course. Hey, Blue, Pearl, come on. You come say hi. Come. Hello. You say hello. Pearl, stand. She's like, I've done this already. Okay. That is Blue and Pearl, and if you hear any heavy breathing, it's not me, I promise. It's the dogs. So we're just going to get going, and like I said, we are making a Ruby Chocolate. I know I use Ruby Chocolate a lot. I promise next week I'll do something different, but this time it's a Ruby Chocolate Blackberry Cheesecake. It's so yum that I really hope that you try it and let me know what you think. All right, let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the beautiful Miss Sexy Sous Chef Buttercup. Buttercup is a cast member of Sweets Spot. If you haven't seen it, I'm totally judging you. She is in episode 1 in her fabulous signature costume, and she is our one and only Smash Queen in the finale episode. If you haven't seen it, then you are missing out because she smashes with a particular body part right here. And it's messy and delicious. And I don't really know how else I can describe that. So I hope you go watch it. Watch season 1 of Sweets Spot. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Press the little dingy button or whatever thing that notifies you when we are posting some new stuff because we have some fun stuff coming up. All right, are we ready to bake?
We're ready.
We're ready.
Let's do it.
Here we go. All right, let's get some music going on. Let me see if Frigidaire Mike Benigno is ready to bring on some. Hey, come on out. Hey, Mike.
Yo.
Hey, yo, Beans. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Frigidaire Mike Beans Benigno. How you doing? Chilling in there?
I'm good. It's colder out
It's
here.
colder out here, yeah. It's colder outside in Las Vegas than in my refrigerator. That's a problem, which means pool is not open. So I'm a bit upset about that. I'm rambling. You ready? Let's bake. All right. So first we are going to make the pistachio graham cracker honey crust. And we do that by pulsing. Actually, let me get the, what's that called? Use your words, Melody.
Food processor?
Yeah, that. Take that. Take that. All right. So we will immediately get our 1 cup of pistachios. Oh, hey, baby. That's some nice baking music right there. Hey, Buttercup.
Yes.
Will you melt the butter? Buttercup.
You got it.
I can't focus when there's music on, so this should be fun. Hey, all right, so we've got the pistachios. We have all of the ingredients and measurements will be below in the descriptions after we finish. But we have graham cracker crust, about a cup, I think. We've got some salt and about a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. So there's not a lot of sugar in this, in the whole thing, actually, which is been requested. So let's see. We will bring the honey over there. And the vanilla. I can't think right now. Oh, wait, no, we already put the vanilla. Here we go. I'm thinking. All right, we're going to go in. What's happening back there? Here we go. All right, pay attention. Oh, it's you! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Penny Pibbets. Yeah! I didn't know you were going to join us with your melodic prowess. All right. I'm going to make a lot of noise right now. All right. So I'm going to do this really gently the first time because it freaks my dog out. But here we go. I'm done. Okay. So now we've got that all in, and I gotta find the honey. Here it is. We're gonna pour the honey in. All right. Now is this the butter here? Yes. Melted butter. One more time, kids. Here we go. All right. Now, if Buttercup could please chop, coarsely chop some pistachios for me. So this is just extra pistachios, and you'll see I'm going to put it in on top and smash it down for extra crunch.
We have Andrea Anderson and Dave Bolton joining us.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us. Right now we are making a raspberry ruby chocolate cheesecake with a pistachio, honey, and graham cracker crust. And I was saying earlier how I've eaten about 4 of them so far to test this recipe and get it perfect, what I think is perfect anyway. I'm sure I'll have comments. So I'm just doing a little bit of another little mix. And you want to get up in there and smash it down. Let's hear it for Penny Pibbets and Mike Bean's Benigno on the music. I think every kitchen needs their own band hiding out in the
Funny you should
refrigerator.
say that. Richard was just commenting. I wish I had all this in my kitchen. When
I think it really, I'm not sure if it helps me.
But we can do special events. I mean,
Yeah, but-
if he really wanted us in his kitchen.
Yeah. So we gotta get it as even as we can. And the best thing is if you work from the middle out. This is a new experience here at Sweets Spot. I feel like a marching band should come in the kitchen right now, right now, right now. This is way oilier than it was this morning, so this should be fun. All right.
Does that look good?
That looks amazing.
All right,
Thank
here we
you. Okay. If you could get that, why do I have the, what is that thing called?
Food
Oh my
processor.
God, why? I can't remember. Use your words, Melody.
You need it clean for
I need the food processor. My brain is just like me, baked right now, I think. But that's all right, because I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying my embarrassment and not being able to use my vocabulary today.
Andrea says she looks forward to the show each week.
Aww. What'd you say, Outfit?
Everyone has so much fun. And we have I don't know how to pronounce this, Yoshimbo Security Ninja.
We'll just call it. Wait.
Woo, Penny and Beans. Yes.
All right.
fans.
Well, thanks for joining, you guys. I'm just going to wash my hands, and then we'll get this in the oven. What are these numbers that you've programmed?
We're counting down.
Oh.
We're having a good time counting.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. If you haven't seen Sweets Spot, the series yet, Penny Pibbets back here not only co-wrote it, she is the director and she stars as Dr. Donut's evil sidekick, Frida Hole. And they're pretty phenomenal. All right, we're going to put this in the oven and you bake it for about 8 to 10 minutes. I have a feeling that's going to be longer just because we're live and that's what life does. And all right, so we need to make our puree and then we're going to bring in our fabulous special guest. And I'm very excited to have her here. You hear that? Fan favorite. So we have about 250 grams of fresh blackberries. And we are going to add a tablespoon of honey. And again, the recipes and all the measurements will be down below after we finish. Give me a minute to put it up there. All right, I'm getting my finger in there. Ooh, look at that delicious honey. I'm surprised that Buttercup ain't all over this right now, but I'm usually
can be.
hiding it from her. Okay?
That's good.
And then
One, two, three, four.
so we're going to squeeze in the juice from one lemon. The lemons I have measure out to be about a tablespoon. So if you have small lemons, a really big lemon. Oh yeah, you can let her out. Oh yeah. Here we go. This is the blackberry music. All right, so we put this on low. And really, all we're doing first is heating this up to soften the blackberries a little bit. You can let them out. Yeah, yeah. You got to soften the blackberries a little bit. And once we do that, we'll put it in the, what's the thing called? Food processor. What's wrong with
Do you want me to write that down?
Yeah, I need some kind of notation thing happening where we can't edit the bloopers out. Anyway, all right, I would really like to bring in our very special guest because she makes me laugh and she is one of my favorite people in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Felicity Munson. Felicity! Yes. New dress she has. She's looking fabulous. Too much coffee, perhaps. Here we go. Oh, okay. Some choreography. Just the left one. Oh, the other left. Yeah. Good. That's good. Let's do the right. This is just warming up the kitchen.
The red one's sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Do you not have a bra on?
I don't have a bra on.
Oh, so
I
nice.
hardly have breasts.
How inconsequential, really. Felicity Munson, everyone. Felicity, are you a fan of cheesecakes?
I have known a few.
Me too. I thought so. So I figured that I would make us one.
I would love to have a cheesecake.
Okay, and this one's a little tart,
Oh,
like me. 2. Okay. All right, here we go. So we are gonna let that. Oh, I think that's warm enough. We're gonna
has
put
this
this.
kitchen gotten bigger?
It has, for sure.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I called someone. I said, could you just please put that expand button?
Yes,
You know that they
looks
have it when you want to enlarge your eyeballs in the Instagram.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay,
You
here we go. All right.
Felicity, you have some brands.
Oh God, thank you. I hope they're British.
I don't know. Andrea, are you British? Richard and Security Ninja.
So that goes in.
Love you.
It's pureed, and I would cover
And I
it
love them. I don't know who they are. I'll probably never meet them again. But it means the world to me. I used to say to my parents, go away. But I would never say that to you guys. I mean, I'd never really meet. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
What's irrelevant? What did I miss?
Food processor.
Yes, it's the machine that processes food. There it is. You hear it. It usually makes my stomach. I have no idea what's happening.
I feel like Bobby McFerrin's behind me.
I can't. I am
Farthest away from Bobby McFerrin you could ever see for
really.
honestly. Not even close.
I am really happy that you're here. Thank you, Felicity.
Well, you know, I've been very busy. I've gotten really into paint by number, so I've been doing a lot of that, a lot of
That's really
commission
hard,
paint by number work.
Oh wow.
You
must be expensive.
to buy them it is, and then you put the time in, and it's barely worth doing.
You make me nervous.
Oh. Do you want me to step back over there?
All right, we are gonna put our cheese into the not the food presser, the other thing that I'm not remembering what it's called, the mixer. Thanks, Tickle. All right, so we are using 2 packs of Philadelphia cream cheese, except no substitutes. Philly in the house.
Billy.
And go Eagles. That was for my dad. I have no idea what I just said. Okay. And we're going to use 2 packs. I also have 60 mils of sour cream and 40 grams of mascarpone. And it's just a little bit of mascarpone because it creates a nice
Don't you think
texture.
mascarpone would be a good name for a little girl?
I think it would be a good name for a little girl that grows up to be a mob boss.
How do you know that at first, though? Because they all seem like that.
Yes, but with the name mascarpone, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's
What
like
else are you going
boss.
to be? What else?
That's
You
like
a
boss
cheerleader,
level.
maybe.
you think?
Mascarpone.
Well,
Uh-oh.
if you-
She's come. Here she comes, you know, and the other kids all just don't like her, but they are scared, and they have to invite her to birthday parties.
Yes. All right. We are gonna move right along. We are blooming our gelatin.
Blooming it.
Blooming it. We're using a little bit of gelatin in our recipe. It helps keep everything together when you slice the cheesecake, because this cheesecake is also made with whipped cream, so it's super light and it's just like that.
So it's a lot of cheeses.
It's a lot of cheese. Cheesecake. Yeah, going crazy on it.
I mean,
Here we go. So we have 100 mils
100 milliliters.
of water going into going into our
Can you just eat this?
gelatin. No, you cannot. No, don't do that.
I used to snort pixie sticks.
I knew that about you.
Yes.
It explains a lot, really.
You know, it doesn't get you high. You think it was, but it just makes you have a funny taste in the back of your throat. Not altogether unpleasant, but definitely doesn't give you any sort of super taste.
We have.
How do you know when this is ready?
It'll become gelatinous
Oh no.
and it'll harden. And it takes about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And you'll see what we do with that in a minute. All right, so while that is blooming, we are going to mix up our cheeses. And, you know, like when you're getting intimate, you want to start slowly.
Is this because you're waiting 5 minutes for it to harden? So you want to start slow with the other bits?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, I was more thinking of that it's already hard.
Right.
And you have to soften it. You have to be nice to it, to move it, to, you know, move with you.
I see. And this is all just to put it in your mouth.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. And then, you know, speed it up a little bit. And always, I recommend keeping it at good cadence, you know. Like when someone says, hey, that's good, that's the spot. Just stay there, right? Right?
Unless it's a parking space, because you can't stay there all day.
That was totally what I was talking about. We're gonna speed that up. Everybody, that was my boy Blue, and he has a serious washcloth and handmade fetish.
No, wrong hand.
All right. So, if Buttercup could melt this chocolate for me. And this looks beautiful. It's all pureed. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put it in a...
What kind of a berry is that?
that is a blackberry.
But why is it so red?
Exactly. Why don't they call it the purple berry?
They should call it bloodberries.
Out of the fridge. Oh, that's the 10-minute timer.
And then you would say, uh-oh, something's happened here.
Okay. Now, we're going to take this out.
Ooh. You can't smell over the television, and that is a terrible, terrible thing that I don't understand how we can get. You know, people are on a moon, and there's TikTok.
A good way to tell if it's done, don't burn yourself, but if you can hear the bubbles, it will be a very light, like simmer of bubbles, and then you know it's almost done. If there's no bubbles, you did it too far, and if it's too wet sounding, then you know you're not finished yet. Because this is a difficult crust, you can't poke it to see if it's finished because it's all nuts. Okay, here we go. What's happening back here? We're having a serious breakdown on Sweets Spot TV today, you guys. Our live stream has gone awry.
Makes me feel like I have my period, but I don't.
Yeah, that's what I want to be talked about during the baking show.
Angie's with us.
Andy, oh thank God.
Angie, hi Angie.
Oh, Angie.
Angie,
Green sleeves in the kitchen.
hey Angie.
Green sleeves
In the kitchen.
I don't know what that means. Is that a thing?
It's a song.
Is it?
Very
Oh.
famous.
Green sleeves.
Oh, can somebody
It's like
sing it?
Raspberry Beret.
I know that song.
Green sleeves. my delight is a bob and da.
Green sleeves is my dear life. I think that is.
And all for my lady green sleeves, apparently.
Really?
Of the lyrics.
Is that Angie Destate?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Angie.
Hi. She's sorry she's late.
How
I
dare
needed to do
you?
Grocery shopping. I hope she bought the ingredients for a cheesecake.
Me too. I'm going to put those ingredients in as soon as I have a minute. Oh, they're there? All right. MsTickle put the ingredients in the description under the video. Thank you for helping me with my words today. Angie, I'm having a very difficult time with my words today because we had a big morning with Blue.
I don't know what that means.
I'll tell her later. All right, we're going to do some of this. All right, so we're going to move right on. We're going to make some
All right.
heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
And that's looking good. We'll keep that on pause. We have the puree that is chilling. You want it to come to room temperature before you use it. That was beautiful, guys.
Thank you. I played that.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Can we put this in the cooler?
You got it.
Oh,
Why did you guys
yeah.
bring the
Is it too
small
hot?
symbol?
Okay.
Huh?
Why did you bring the smallest symbol?
All right.
Why
so
did
we've got
Why did
some of
you?
that, some of that, some of this.
You
All
couldn't
right.
fit the large
Where's
one.
the size queens?
Oh, size queens. I dated that
So
guy.
how is Ted, Angie? Angie's husband Ted came down to Vegas this week to help out with my dog Blue, who was in a dog show, a couple dog shows over the weekend, and he won again. I'm totally bragging right now because I'm so proud of my Bubbas. Also because I really don't understand how it's happening because he's the clumsiest, goofiest dog I've ever known. But somehow he gets on that ring and he looks like this prancing pony.
Do you feel like he's developing a bit of an ego?
Oh, totally. As he should. All right. Okay, so this, can you see it's getting a little,
Yeah.
Oh, can we see that?
I don't know, next to, so it's getting there. It still has a couple of minutes to go, and I'll show you what it looks like when that's ready to go. You guys are hysterical.
Is there a time on that, or you just tell by looking at it?
With the cheese or the...
No, the gelatin.
You can set a timer for 5 minutes minimum for the gelatin, and then check it out, and I'll show you what it looks like. It gets pretty gelatinous or hard, you know, not hard, but gummy. And then we're gonna actually melt it and use it in our
Wait a minute.
cream.
We harden it and then melt it?
Yep,
This is baking makes no sense.
it does. We're blooming it.
Orlando blooming it?
Oh, I wish. I forget what I'm doing right now. I am going to get something out of the fridge.
You
I'll be
were.
right back.
I'm gonna walk over here and show you guys this.
And I use.
There's so many ways to use a thing in the kitchen. For instance, your eyes are puffy from a night's sleep. Compress, 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 compress. You've cut your fingernails. They fallen into the sink. You've got to get them out before they go down the drain. Use this to scoop them out. The water will come through here. The nails will be kept inside of this. Also, you could put
Oh wait, I need
a yak scrotum inside of this if you had a stationary yak.
You can keep going. I don't really know what's happening.
I was just giving
sure
some-
it's better that way.
I was just saying there's a lot of things you can do with things. You know, you just have to use your imagination hat. You could use this as a hat, a tiny hat. If I put a feather on here, that would be a dainty, classic.
Looks a little bit like something I saw in the GYN office.
Okay, baking show.
Yes.
We are
And do
adding our melted ruby chocolate to our cheesecake mixture, which I really hope I remembered everything.
I really enjoy the sound of that mixer. It's like a night fan.
Oh yeah,
I have to sleep with a night fan. If I don't have a night fan on, I won't sleep.
really?
I have to have a night fan.
Are you getting the hot flashes?
No, it's more of I have a sound, a buzzing sound, and in arresting thoughts.
So can we listen to the sound of this for 1 second? Can you hear the?
It sounds naughty. I guess if you thought about it that way, it would be.
Splishing and a splashing. We are a splishing and a splashing. For those of you just tuning in, I am Melody Sweets. This is Felicity Munson.
And you're late.
And you're late. We are making a Ruby Chocolate Blackberry Cheesecake. And it has a pistachio and honey graham cracker crust. All right, so this is done. We're just gonna let that sit for 1 minute.
That looks so pretty.
And isn't it? I'll show you the color in a sec. All right, so it's almost there. It's not quite there yet.
Oh, it's very nice.
I need to go put it in the cooler. I think it will help really quick.
Being manhandled.
All right, so you.
Is it racist to say graham cracker? Could you just say crackers?
No.
Why is it racist?
Just seems like it's pigeonholing
What do you mean?
a graham
And
and crackers.
cracker.
Wait for the.
I don't know if it's racist if you're saying something about a white person.
Good point.
Wait, let me take a photo of you. We're gonna do a full rate. So if you're just joining us, we'd like you to subscribe. And we're here, we're Sweets Spot, and we're trying to get people to watch us. We're baking some cheesecake. So if you like some cheesecake, send this video to someone that also likes cheesecake. We all send it to one person. It's like a.
Maybe if you tell them you're sick, say I'm very sick, and I'd like to taste this cheesecake before I die.
Oh wow, that's very dramatic.
And then you eat it, and and then you're fine, and then you say you must have saved me with your cheesecake.
Is that what you would do?
I don't bake.
Yeah.
But I would lie, and I have done it, and I do it again. If you get something you want out of a lie, I don't think there's anything wrong with lying.
Really? What if it harms someone else?
Do you know them well?
I guess it depends on who you're lying to.
You won't know them after you lie to them very well because they won't want to be your friend, and that means there's more people to lie to.
Yeah.
It's like a centrifuge or a food processor.
Yeah. Way to put that in.
I just think we should keep saying it in case we forget.
What's your favorite dessert, Felicity?
I enjoy a Rice Krispie treat. It's simple. It's basic. It makes a noise when you eat it.
How you doing, ladies? I'm scary. I know. Am I?
No, you look gorgeous. Oh,
Poser. So while
Have your
Buttercup,
space back.
get out of here.
Over
While
here.
Buttercup is mixing the heavy whipping cream, I will get this prepped for us. We are so close to deliciousness. How's everybody doing out there?
Oh, and he got back to us.
Hi, Andrew.
Ted is good. He says hi, ladies.
Hi, Ted.
Although Ted did not bring back your beautiful cupcakes, she's looking forward to getting one at the end of February.
Oh, you're gonna be here end of Feb? That's exciting.
Oh, and Richard, Felicity.
yes.
Richard would like to know what you think about cupcake squares.
Wheat squares. I've never had one in my mouth. I enjoy wheat on its own. I enjoy the noise of a puff. I prefer circles over squares. But overall, If anybody gives me something on the street, I will eat it. And that's something that I've been brought up to do. Eat squares. They sound terrible, but I would eat that. Yes, I don't want to have it in a restaurant. I don't want a friend to give it to me. I want a stranger to give me a square in the street. I'd prefer it in a circle. I'd eat two. But if it was just one square on the street or boulevard, I would eat it. I would eat that.
What's the grossest thing you've ever put in your mouth?
A dick.
That's it.
Well, it was big and it was crooked.
But isn't it nice when they're crooked? Because they,
Not when
she's left us to our own devices.
Not when they're big, because it fits right down the old throat.
But I like it when it's a little twisted because it gets to
When it's inside of you, but when it's in your mouth, that's why your gag reflex is.
Hi guys. Hey, how's it going there? Welcome to Buttercup's 5 minutes of something.
You have great sweets, Buttercup.
Thank you, Tickle. Many years of orthodontic work. I had an underbite as a child. It was
Were you so cute?
no, because I was missing my 4 front teeth since I was about 3 years old. I was not a cute child. I was definitely an ugly duckling. But look at me now.
What was
Gorgeous.
happening?
Wish I could whistle.
I can't.
Is the dog doing something?
You don't want to know what's been going on up here.
Oh God, every time I watch the live streams back after I'm done, I realize how much is going on behind my back while I'm talking to the camera, but it makes it exciting for me to see what I've been missing, like what's happened.
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Sweets Spot Baking Show, where we talk about all things sweet and baking. Nothing vulgar or anything like that ever happens. What's happening?
Ruby's here.
Ruby's out. Not Ruby Chocolate, my kitty cat. So that's the Ruby Chocolate Cheesecake mixture that we mixed up. It is a natural pinkish color from the Ruby Chocolate. We're going to add a little bit of cream to get us going. And you really need to be gentle because you don't want to knock the air out from the cream that we just whipped up.
Is there any way we can see what you're doing?
I know, it's
that looks so
difficult.
good.
So you just want to kind of get it going.
So you just is that what you call folding?
Yep, folding it in. And you do a little bit at a time. I'm terrified to watch this live stream over. I have a feeling there's some naughty things that have been going on.
Look, it's the first one of the year, so you're allowed to be a little loose.
You're right. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy
New Year!
Happy birthday to all the January birthdays. Soon Aquarius time.
We have a cast member's birthday coming up on January 23rd, I think.
We need a cake for that.
Okay. The beautiful Celestine King Jules. She was the paper girl in, what episode was that? You want me to hold this?
Was that the 2?
Wait, we can put it all in this. That was the Elvis episode. It was episode 2. And she's so sweet. She's a little actor.
Oh, and Blue's birthday?
Blue's birthday. Oh, that's
That's
right.
right.
But he's not a cast member of Sweet Spot, the recording yet.
Oh, she is.
Blue's birthday is, I know everyone's so concerned.
And Richard's birthday is also in January.
Oh,
happy birthday.
birthday.
Blue's birthday, he'll be 1 on the 20th. We're going to have a big party.
It's being turned on.
It's very intense back here.
From the cream.
This music sounds like I'm in a roller skating rink about to meet my foe.
Ooh, and what would happen if you met your foe?
I roll up like this.
Yeah,
Oh.
show me, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I would run
Roll
for
around.
cover.
Roll back.
Yeah.
Roll in.
Yeah.
Roll out.
Can I be your friend in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your name's Darcy.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, do you want to see how I turn when I? Oh, you guys are so good. Look at that choreography.
I'm scared.
Yes, yes.
You're intimidating.
We need to go to a skating rink and scare all the kids. Like, get off our rink, kiddos.
You hardly even need to enter the ring to do that.
I mean, you'd have to with me because this is how I turn. It's like this.
That'll terrify children.
That's how I turn.
Yes.
It's very graceful, I think. And stopping is basically like this. That's it.
All right, so if there's a fight, we'll just send you out first.
Just push you.
Yeah, I will be like a bowling ball, man. Bulldoze everyone right out of the way. And then I would save the day because there would be no
I'd
fight.
still beat those kids up.
Yeah, just for fun.
for being on our turf.
So it takes a minute, as you can see, to mix everything in gently because you want to keep all that delicious, airy. Ooh, isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh. We got a comment
Creamy.
from Michael Miller who says, you are amazing making cream.
Ooh,
How
Michael.
did he know I was doing that?
That's the kind of secret ingredient that we can't write down or put on YouTube because they are really quick to cancel you if you do anything too naughty. All right, so we're gonna set that to the side. And now, hey ladies, I'm gonna get that way. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Look at that. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Are we supposed to try this for you?
So stupid.
No. No? I thought that's why it was here in front of my face.
Are we supposed to get more animals in this room?
I think more animals. The troll, you can't see her, but she's taking up the whole kitchen. Hey, baby. She wants to be where the party's at. All right, so look at that delicious crust.
Let me see. There's no chocolate in here, is there?
No, but you should test it for sure.
I missed it. Where was that in the oven?
This was in the oven.
Okay.
We took it out to cool and then the cooler.
That was
do
me
we have
acting.
any Ruby Chocolate?
I'm an actress.
Ruby chocolate.
Not extra.
So if you were to win an Oscar, who would you think? Like, what would your speech go? Would you thank me?
No.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Okay. You're not. You could have lied. You like lying. You could have lied to me.
But I'm not going to get anything
We're
from
just
lying
going
to
to
you.
drizzle it with a little bit of honey. Ooh, we'll do it again. Ooh, honey is so delicious, you guys. Okay. And then as soon as the ruby chocolate is melted, we will drizzle the crust with ruby chocolate. And then we will add our cream cheese and our blackberry puree. We will put it in the fridge. You want to keep it in the fridge overnight. But if you're in a hurry, like I always am to eat what I've made, you can put it in the freezer for about an hour and a half and then in the fridge for about an hour. And keep your fingers crossed that it comes out properly, which is what we're doing today after we get this in the fridge. I have one made for us in the fridge already.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award for best actor in the world, Felicity Munson.
Thank you. I want to say I didn't see this coming, but that would be a lie. I did see this coming. 4 years ago, I started training in jiu-jitsu. And it wasn't my dream and my hope that the jiu-jitsu movie about my life would someday be filmed with me starring in it as myself, as a jiu-jitsu master. And it did come true. I'd like to say I studied for this part, but I'd just say I was born into it.
There is nothing that Felicity cannot do.
I would mostly like
You
to
like that
thank
double negative?
Ethan Hawke for
His beautiful daughter?
working. She was not involved.
Oh, sorry. I love
She was
her.
there, but she was
She's
voiceless.
so sweet.
She.
And then you just
I'd like to thank
you getting all this.
Terry Harper, my mom's neighbor, for making
What? You
my
thank
costume.
the neighbor and not me?
give me a moment. I still have 7 pages of thank yous. I'd like to thank
They're gonna cut
the
you
members of ABBA for their tireless dedication to music. I'd like to thank.
No one's watching me right
It's
now,
very
right? They're
distracting.
watching
It's very
Felicity.
distracting.
Is it? Are you?
I
You're
was
looking
proud
at
you're
Felicity,
licking, you're
right?
licking your chestal plate.
Oh, I thought that no one's looking at me.
Your decoupage.
Excuse me.
Your decoupage.
This
is-
is a child. No, I'm just joking.
Cleavage.
I just licked my finger and then whatever. It's for you guys. Where is the cake? Here we go. All is well. All right. So when you put this in there, you want to first smash it into the corner of the crust. Because then it will fill in all the gaps. So when you take it out, it will be a nice smooth.
As the British say, mind the
wall.
gaps. I would
Mind the gaps.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
say. It just means don't fall down beneath the train,
Yeah.
or don't let your nuts get uncoated.
Don't let your nuts get uncoated.
Wow. It sings too. He comes alive when we talk about nuts. Not amazing. All right, so you start filling in the cheesecake. And you want to put the pressure from the middle. And again, you want to be nice to it because you want to keep the air in that moussey textured cheesecake.
What would happen if all the air came out?
Then it would not be so fluffy. It would be a little more,
Would it be smushy?
it would be more
Where are you going with that?
cheesy.
You want it?
Yeah.
Okay, and now
Oh, there's a little
we
lick
go
in
like
there.
this.
You want a spoon?
Oh, 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 oh!
Oh, what is happening over there? Okay, and now you gotta go like so, like this, and like this, and like this, and like that, like this, and like this, and like that, and like this, and then you kind
Oh,
of,
what are you doing that
you kind of go like,
for? I didn't see that coming.
ooh, you gotta get it in there a little bit. Don't go all the way down to the bottom, because if you only do it up top, then when you cut into it, it looks really pretty.
Mm.
But it also gives, a little bit more flavor. And try and get it as much as you can away from too much away from the sides. Because there is no gelatin.
It's also hard to not say anything that's not inappropriate.
Oh no, that I'm depending on that.
I'm
from
trying
you,
not
really.
to. Just holding it in.
It's like blood in snow.
Not what I was thinking that you were gonna say.
Oh,
How would you know what that looks like?
because I'm a murderer.
Yeah. I don't know why I just said so. You want to get the blackberries away from the edge as much as you can because there's no gelatin in the blackberries. So when you go to freeze it and set it, they are not going to freeze and set the way the rest of the cake will. And it creates a delicious running down. I'm being a little OCD right now. Okay, so how are we doing on time?
Sorry.
10 minutes.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Woo! Here we go. Okay,
You earned
so
it. You earned it.
this is going to go in the freezer, and then I'm going to pull out the one that I made this morning. Girl,
Girl, you gotta
she's
move, buddy.
Okay, now looking behind the freezer. Okay, and now. Ooh, look at that.
That color.
All right, so I need the little knife. The little knife. Oh, yeah. Thank you much.
That's so delicious.
You're just eating the whole thing.
Thank you.
You gotta clean the bowl somehow.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
So you got to be a little gentle because it will rip the cheesecake open. Oh God.
Exciting.
Okay. And you want to help it along
Drum roll,
a little
please.
bit. If it doesn't work, come back next week. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And what you can do, if you care
care about those kind of things, you can kind of do that, like so.
That's pretty. I like that.
It would probably be better if you did this with it on the table.
Spinning cheese.
Okay. And we'll put that down and get the cake. Could you bring the cake plate? This is the counting show. Here we go. Thank you, madame. All right. So,
Oh, this part always scares me. I gotta
yeah, this part
transfer
scares
it.
me too. I'm so glad I picked this to do live. Okay, you guys, wish me well. So, as you can see, the parchment paper that I've lined the pan with is still there. So, you want to be careful when you are doing that. And then I made this morning to save us a little time, but you will have this also in the description below. It is the same blackberry puree, but I have taken all the seeds out, so you've strained it a little bit. And I'm gonna go like this.
Oh.
Put a little fresh raspberries up on top.
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
Bloodberries.
Bloodberries. And then,
Right on the
Oh,
top.
man.
That.
mhm,
Oh.
mhm, mhm. And what you want to do is a
I
little
see. Using gravity as also a baking tool.
mhm. Oh my God.
Oh. But gravity can be a foe as well.
Gravity is my foe. I am learning with baking. So
Yeah, do you think,
it's
what beer would you drink with this?
maybe a framboise. Is that a beer? I don't really know my beer.
I only know
It's
Coors
bubbly
Light.
and kind of
That
beer.
would be really good with
A
that.
framboise.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? Framboise, it's like a strawberry,
Or raspberry.
bubbly beer-like cocktail would be really good with this, or I think prosecco or a nice sweet white wine. And ta-da! Here we are. Doesn't it look amazing?
Yeah, they're all pretty.
And it's so ready. We're gonna eat some now. Thank you guys. Let's get some plates out. Got them. Buttercup is on it.
Wow, it's beautiful. The most beautiful thing I've seen in my eyes.
You're not going to win an award for that.
That didn't sound very convincing.
Oh,
Oh, have I like cake in my
You have cake in your
everywhere? All right, let's do this. So, buon appetito, everybody. Please make this and let me know what you think.
wow.
This recipe took a few times of checking. Gotta get through that. I kept it. We should be keeping it out of the fridge. There we go. A little bit longer before we cut into it.
Based on these flavor profiles, where would you take a dish like this?
Everywhere. To your friends.
Say some places.
Your friends
Would
at bar
you take
mitzvah.
this, say someone is sick in the hospital, would this be a good gift?
I think so.
What about at a company picnic?
Totally.
What about you're watching the re-release of Jaws
Yes.
What if
The
you're
blood.
watching-
It would be good, Jaws
yeah.
and blood,
on form, yes.
right?
What if you're a senior citizen and you're going to your bowling league?
I think it would be great because you don't need teeth to eat this.
What if you
I guess you kind of need teeth for the
you're going
crust,
to,
which I
like-
overbaked this one, but You guys
Well,
don't know
that's not going to work.
that. Are you out of here
I
now?
would eat it in the bath.
Oh, hey. There you go.
Would you
Pass
eat
it back.
it in a train?
Would
Would you eat it in the rain?
I would eat it in the dark. I would eat it in the
Honestly.
park.
Would you eat it with a fox?
I would eat it in my socks.
Would-
Cheesecake is for here and there. It's for everywhere.
But what if you're lactose intolerant?
You can just drink the beer.
That didn't rhyme.
Oh.
It's hard to rhyme with intolerance because it's not funny.
Can you make a dairy-free cheesecake?
I'm sure you could. This is my first cheesecake, really.
What?
1, 2, yep.
You
okay.
can make a dairy-free cheesecake with coconut cream. I don't know if you can use the same recipe, but I know that is a.
Oh, maybe I put.
Oh
That's
no,
a delight.
write it down.
No one told me this.
Well, now
You
I'm
can't
telling
have it yet.
Oh, Mike's here, everybody.
Mike's here.
I'll come around the back.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Is that all of the?
What's
And
our
you,
countdown
and
for
you.
what?
Does beans have a cut?
Beans has one. Yep, yep.
Buttercup.
I'm good. I got it.
Buttercup. Buttercup.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet. Hold it.
Buttercup. Buttercup. Oh, sorry. Here we go. All right, everybody. Thank
Do we
you
do-
again for joining Sweet Spot.
Look at that. Look at the layers.
I'm starving.
Okay.
All right, ready? 3,
3, 2. Oh,
1.
Happy
3,
New
2,
Year.
1.
careful on that.
Eat the. I overbaked this crust, but not the one you guys are gonna.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
It's like a salty cookie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The crust
You
is a
can taste the
delight.
honey.
That's great.
The texture of the pistachios,
Mm.
when it just crunches down,
Mhm.
goes
Mhm.
in between, and the softness
Mm.
and the creaminess of the.
Imagine the crust a little softer. I forgot about it in the oven.
No, it's good.
You
So
could
it's a
just
little
eat that
drier,
crust
but-
on its own.
Yeah, I know it's so good, right? Mm.
Like salty.
Mhm. Protein filled.
Mm.
You're into that.
Mm.
And the tartness of the ruby chocolate
Mm.
and the blackberry, it cuts through the sweetness.
My favorite is the
Wow,
texture of
yeah,
the
you can pick it up.
cheesecake.
It's got a solid crust, so you can actually pick it up and just eat it.
The texture of the cheesecake is my favorite because it's mousse-like,
Mm-hmm.
but also it's a bit heavier than a mousse. It's got that a little bit of thickness to it.
Mm.
And it's not over sweet.
Yeah. Mm. I wish you guys could taste this right now.
Pesto's my favorite part.
Mm. Oh, I'm glad.
So good.
Everything you make
my
is
gosh.
my favorite after you make
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
I know I said this before, I've been using Ruby Chocolate a lot, but I kind of just discovered it. So I am just kind of seeing what works with it and how it melts and blends with
You
different
can use any kind of
flavors.
chocolate.
Yeah, you could use a white chocolate,
or
but the different chocolates have different
milk.
qualities to them, so the measurements might be different that you want to add into the cream. Like I used too much Ruby chocolate at first, and it just made everything seize up because once the chocolate kind of got cold, it didn't emulsify properly. So you have to figure out the balance with the different chocolates. But I think Ruby chocolate works more like a semi-sweet chocolate, so it melts similar to that. Where white chocolate is a bit more sensitive.
This
And,
is amazing.
oh, thank
and
you.
This drizzle on top is.
There's no sugar in the drizzle. It's just blackberry, honey, and lemon. And then sieve it, or what do you strain it through a strainer to get all the seeds out. I leave the seeds in the mixture that goes into the cheesecake because you really can't taste the texture of the seeds with all the pistachio crunch, so it doesn't matter to take it out. But I am very surprised that this got done
Wait,
in time
did you say
today.
berry? Did you say berry or berry? 'Cause if you said
I'm very surprised. And Penny Pibbets doesn't like puns.
Did you say berry though?
No.
Oh.
That was
I
you.
just
You
heard
did
it.
to yourself.
Would you like to hear some of the reactions from our friends?
Oh, yes, bring it on. Hi,
Okay.
friends. Thank you so much for
Okay.
being with us.
Richard said, wow, looks great.
Mm.
Angie, yum, so pretty.
I'll make it for you, Angie.
Richard again, looks so yummy. Yes, it is, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Andrea Anderson looks very good.
So good, you guys.
And it looks so neat sliced, said Angie. Oh, what is that?
That's Buttercup's butt.
Oh, that's
Buttercup
Butterbutt.
puts the
wow,
butt
is that
in Buttercup.
Polaroid
Watch your
puts
sleeve.
the
Yeah.
framer on it?
Yeah.
That's really cute. Oh, let me
That's-
see.
Polaroid does the new thing where it prints out. It can print out like the frame.
That's cool. Everybody look at
Oh,
Buttercup's
it's so
butt.
cute.
Your butt or the
That's
photo?
gorgeous. My butt.
Both.
That is good. That is a good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, Robbie from Utah says lovely. Dessert is pretty too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Felicity definitely
Means a lot to
appreciates
me.
that. Yeah.
Do you want to sing us out, Melody? You know, a little tune to
How about I will sing us a little, a quick, our intro to Sweets Spot Season 1, because I really think it's fun, even though that should be the opening song, huh? Welcome to Sweets Spot, baby, baking up some crazy. Everybody's coming to Sweets Spot tonight. That is the opening song. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us today. Please let me know if you make this recipe, and I will see you next week, I hope. Everybody here, thank you for joining. Thank you, Blue and Pearl, for not crushing everything. Bye, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Felicity Munson.